Back in Houston, had a good trip back last night. Got home around 9:30 or so. I didn't end up eating at the airport, so by the time I got home, I was pretty hungry. Had some turkey and salami. Interesting though, I was actually talking about this to my wife over the weekend. When I was on paleo, I could feel my body like a furnace, right? It did not matter. It did matter, but it didn't feel as though it mattered how much food I was giving it. It was just burning and churning, and you could feel every day the weight just kind of slipping off you. I think that this time around, I go to bed and I wake up and I feel nothing. And it's a bit of a strange feeling, and the scale is representative of that too. So, I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see how this is all going to go for the first few weeks, because I think that I'm going to have to really tweak my diet to eating foods that are good foods for losing weight. I don't think it's as easy as just quote unquote eating what you think to be healthy, cutting back on the caloric intake, creating a caloric deficit. I'm reading that book, The Obesity Code. It's an interesting book. I like reading audiobooks when I travel. I'll be curious to get in through that book just to kind of understand the science a little more. As you can probably see, it's kind of a dreary day here. I'm really lucky it's not raining right now, but I have a feeling before the end of this walk it will be. So I'm gonna try to get this thing done. Check in a bit. Well, it wasn't the longest walk this morning, but I think I'm getting in just in the nick of time. You can see it's getting a little dark here, so. Oh, I literally walked in just as the rain came down, so good timing for this morning. I really didn't get as much in as I'd hoped, but nevertheless, it's good to get out there, get a little bit of mileage in, start the day off right. So I'm getting ready to head to work, and I'm gonna grab a quick breakfast here at the house or take it with me and have something good to start the day off. Well, it's been an interesting day today. The weather has not cooperated. This is the first time I've been out since this morning where it hasn't been raining. So I gotta say, I didn't really want to come out either. It was kind of nice sitting inside, relaxing. But I saw the break in the weather and thought, if I don't do it now, I'm not gonna do it. And I really didn't want to go to bed not doing it. So I'm out for a walk. This morning was a short one. I think it was just a little over a mile. So I'm trying to do between 3 and 4 a day between my two walks. So I got a bit to do tonight. Hopefully the weather's gonna hold off for me. I got a lot I want to talk about though. I think coming back from Little Rock and seeing virtually no movement on the scale, it's been kind of tough. As I mentioned before, usually it's been pretty easy to drop pounds quickly, especially in the first week. And to go from really doing no exercise and eating terribly to exercising and trying to eat a lot better and seeing absolutely no movement even just in the first few days, it's quite mentally challenging. However, with that said, I also know this is a really long road, so I'm not looking for all the results to come immediately, but a few baby steps would be nice. So I think that not only is the caloric deficit an issue, which we talked about the other day, I think obviously it has to be taken into consideration. But I think more than anything is, what are those calories that you're putting in your body? So I was thinking a lot today about times in the last 15 years, 10 years, that I've been successful at losing weight. And they all have a fairly common theme. I was in a very good state of mind, and I was fairly laser focused when it came to what I wanted to do. But it wasn't necessarily the weight loss that was my goal. It was health. And not that that isn't today, but I really went into this journey with the intention of making a vlog about losing weight, not just about a healthy lifestyle. And I think that I have to focus on the mental health just as much as the physical and food health. So I want to really look at that and see what foods am I looking at to eat. Are they just low calorie? Are they high protein? Are they good fats? You know, like I mentioned yesterday, when we were on paleo, I lost a tremendous amount of weight. I probably never felt so good. No indigestion, never felt bloated. So it made me start wondering, why am I trying to do this low calorie, you know, different way of eating this time when that was so successful last time? But I really hadn't even considered, oh, maybe I should just eat more paleo style eating. So I'm gonna think about that tonight, see how I want to adapt this, because I can tell as of right now, I think I've put my body into starvation mode more than into a healthy mode. Okay, so I finished my walk, felt great tonight. I did 2.8, which I must say I'm really happy about. I mentioned earlier I didn't really want to get out there, so it felt good to get out. I just wanted to wrap things up today and just say that this is a journey for me, and I have to remember that I may be going down the wrong path once in a while with what I'm eating, my exercise, how I'm doing it, what my body needs, what it doesn't need. So anyway, I'm learning as I go here, but nevertheless, have to keep pushing through. See you tomorrow.